Hello, viewers. Welcome to another episode of Knowledge Sharing. For today, we are looking at this question and it says x plus y equals to 20 and xy equals to 44. Then, what is the value of x and y? So, we are going to find the value of x and y from this expression. So, we are given x plus y equals to 20 and also xy equals to 44. Let's call this equation 1 and let's call this equation 2. Then from equation 1, we have x plus y equals to 20. We can make y the subject of this expression by transposing x to this other side. So this will become y equals to 20 minus x. Let's call this equation 3. Then from equation 2, we have xy equals to 44. Then from equation 3, we have seen that y equals to 20 minus x. So we are going to substitute into equation 2. So this will become x into, in the place of y, we put 20 minus x, all equals to 44. So by expanding this parenthesis, we have x times 20, we have 20x, we have x times minus x, we have minus x to the power of 2 equals to 44. We can bring 44 to the left hand side. Therefore, we have 20x minus x to the power of 2 minus 44 equals to 0. We have the highest power of x as 2. So we take this one first. We have minus x to the power of 2 plus 20x minus 44 equals to 0. So for us to clear this negative sign in front of the x to the power of 2, we have to multiply all through by minus 1. So this will become minus 1 times minus x to the power of 2 minus 1 times 20x. Then we have minus 1 times minus 44 equals to 0. So in this case, minus 1 times minus x to the power of 2 will give us x to the power of 2. Then we have minus 1 times 20x will give us minus 20x. Then we have minus times minus 44, we have plus 44, all equals to 0. From this expression, we have that our x to the power of 2 minus 20x plus 44 equals to 0 is a quadratic equation. From here, we are going to use a quadratic formula for us to find the value of x from that equation. So doing, the quadratic formula is in the form x equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b to the power of 2 minus 4ac all over 2a. From this equation, we have the value of a equals to 1 here, and we have the value of b equals to minus 20. Also, we have the value of c as 44. So, substituting this parameter into the quadratic formula, we have the value of x as minus b, which is minus into minus 20. Then we have plus or minus square root of b to the power of 2 is minus 20 to the power of 2. Then we have minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 44, all over 2 times a, which is 1. So in this case, our x equals minus times minus 20 will give us 20 plus or minus square root of here minus 20 to the power of 2 gives us 400. Then minus 4 times 1 times 444 will give us minus 176. All over 2 times 1 is 2. So from here we have our x equals to 20 plus or minus square root of 400 minus 176 will give us 224 all over 2. So in this situation, so we have 224 is the same thing as we have x equals to 20 plus or minus square root of this is going to be 16 times 14 all over 2. So from here, we can see that this is the same thing as x equals to 20 plus or minus square root of 16 times square root of 14 all over 2. So we can rewrite this as, let's find the value of x from here. So we have here our value of x equals to, this is 20 plus or minus square root of 16 the same thing as 4 times square root of 14 all over 2. So in this case, we have x equals to, we can separate this 20 all over 2 plus or minus 4 root 14 all over 2. 2 cancel here and 2 cancel here, 10. 2 cancel here and 2 cancel here, 2. So we have a value of x equals to 10 plus or minus 2 root 14. So this is the value of x that we have. So from that, we are going to find the value of y from this equation. But in this situation, our x here have two solutions because it involves plus or minus. So we are going to look at how we are going to look for the value of y from this expression. Before we do that, we need to clean this. So from here, we've seen that our x equals to 10 plus or minus 2 root 14. So from here, our x1 will be equals to 10 plus 2 root 14. And also our x2 will be equals to 10 minus 2 root 14. So let us see how we are going to find the value of y. Then recall from equation 3, we had that y equals to 20 minus x. So from here, for us to find the value of y1 will be equals to 20 minus our x is 10 plus 2 root 14. So to clear, open this parenthesis, we have a value of y1 as 20 minus 10 minus 2 root 14. So in this case, we have 20 minus 10. So our y1 will be equals to 10 minus 2 root 14. So this is the value of y1 that we have. So from what we asked, our x1, y1 will be equals to, for x1, which is 10 plus 2 root 14, then we have y1 as 10 minus 2 root 14. So this is the best value of x and y that we have. Let's look at here. Then we also recall from here that from equation 3, our y was 20 minus x. Substituting the value of x into here, we have y2 will be equal to 20 minus 10 minus 2 root 14. So to open this parenthesis, we have our value of y2 equals to 20 minus 10, then plus 2 root 14. So here, our y2 will be equals to 20 minus 10 will give us 10, then plus 2 root 14. So this is the second value of y that we have. Then for our solution, x2, y2 will be equals to, then we have our x2 as 10 minus 2 root 14, then our value of y2 as 10 plus 2 root 14. So these are the value of x and y that we have. But we can do a little check for us to see whether this value will satisfy this question. Before we do that, we need to clean this. So from here, we say you have to carry out a little check for us to see, because we are given x plus y equals to 20. That is for the first case. And second case, xy equals to 44. Let's check for the first case, which is case 1. So our x plus y equals to 20. Then for the value of x, for this first one, we have x equals to 10 plus 2 root 14. That's first value of x. Then we have plus y, which is, the y is 10 minus 2 root 14. So when we add that, are we going to have 20? Let's look at it. We have 2 root 14 here and minus 2 root 14. So they will cancel each other. We are now left with 10 plus 10, which is equals to what? And 20. So 10 plus 10 is 20, which is equals to 20. What we have on the left hand side is what we have on the right hand side. Therefore, the first value of x1 and y1 satisfy this equation. Then let's look at the case 2, where we have xy equals to 44. So from here, our first value of x, which is 10 plus 2 root 14, then we are going to multiply by y. Our first value of y is 10 minus 2 root 14. So this is what we have. So from here, we can see that the two parentheses is in the form a plus b into a minus b. This is, let's say this is our a and this is our b. So this is a solution of difference of 2 squared, where we have a to the power of 2 minus b to the power of 2. From this expression, let us express this in this format. Let us see what we are going to have. So here our a is this and our b is this, so it will become 10 to the power of 2 minus b to the power of 2, which is 2 root 14 all to the power of 2. We all know that this equals to 44, because when we multiply x and y, it gives us 44. So this is 44. So in this case, this is 10 to the power of 2 is 100 minus. This is the same thing as 2 to the power of 2 times root 14 all to the power of 2 equals to what? Which will give us 44. So this is 100 minus, this is 4 times root 14 to the power of 2 is same thing as 14, which is equals to what? Will give us 44. So in this case, this is 100 minus 4 times 14 will give us, this time here is 6, this time here 6, remember 1, this time here will give us 56. So 100 minus 56 equals to 44. You can see that 44 equals to 44. Therefore, what we have on the left hand side is what we have on the right hand side. Therefore, the first value of x, y satisfy all what we have here. We can further go to the second one. You can see that for this value of x1, y1, when x1 here equals to this, and the same value of x1 equals to y2, and the same value of y1 here equals to x1. So interchanging this value of x1 and y1, putting it into this checks, and we can see that all will satisfy this question. If you like what we are doing here, follow us on our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, comment, and share our video for more interesting topics. Thank you.